Was it Wednesday? Yeah, go team, Bobby, vacation Bobby. Bobby looks like he's also like in a waiting room to find out that his vision isn't good, but like also on vacation.
I mean, I'm on vacation. Like it does have that feel of a doctor's office on
Just the
vacation. I
shot
see
you
what you're
have.
saying.
I mean,
I'm
I'm
not
sure
gonna
it's a nice place. That shot looks like a really nice waiting room, like a high end doctor. You're not going there because you might have scurvy. Like you're going because you have a certain rare cancer waiting room. You know what I mean?
lie. That's weirdly specific, but I'll take it.
It's like the weirder the disease or the more it's going to cost, the better the waiting room. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, you've got AIDS cancer. You know, the cancer that comes with the side of AIDS. You're like, here's a bungalow.
It- yeah, and like if you're fronting $100,000 for the visit, you might as well get the top of the line
Yeah, here's
magazines.
a young
You know?
Thai boy to rub your feet. You're like, thanks.
Exactly.
Yeah, Kevin thinks you're so far away, but that's okay. We can hear you. We can see you. Hi, Bobby. Yeah, I can go far away. Both. Hey, I'm far away.
What is yo phone yo mean?
Yo, phone. Because you're on your phone, maybe?
I'm not though.
I don't know.
I'm on a computer. That's why I'm
I
confused.
never tried to decipher what V slash Clownface is doing. V made more
Yeah.
sense. Clownface is nuts and unpredictable. But now you're gonna make moves. No, you don't have to get. Don't listen to these people. What are we doing?
I don't know, man. We're doing
Yeah, but you don't have to.
doing the
We're
pod.
not. We don't need to dance for these people. Don't. We're not gonna leave you alone. We can't leave
You're
you
our
alone.
favorite.
Yeah, we can't quit you.
What's been going on,
So
man? Anything fun in your
not
world?
much.
Big shows this weekend.
Yeah, I wonder who's on them.
You and me.
Yeah, I'm doing I'm doing a phone or radio thing tomorrow afternoon that'll come out Friday morning for Bax and Nagel in Springfield, Mass area to promote the shows. So tomorrow around
Hell
3,
yeah.
since we're not podcasting, I'll be doing that instead. So yeah, we might not have a lot of tickets sold right now, but once my charm's out there Friday morning, oh man, it'll be packed with all my charm. Everyone's like, that guy's. Speaking of my charm, I had two people get real mad about the thumbnail yesterday and what I wrote on the thumbnail for our podcast because I wrote like cowboys are so gay or something like that. They had a picture of that lady with a cowboy hat on because I did a rant about that, but it's just a podcast thing. And some lady's like, "You suck. This is why WPLR doesn't want you anymore." I'm like, "What?" I didn't even like respond because like I just blocked her. But someone else like, "I can't believe you would post something like this." I'm like, "Did you watch the podcast? It was
Yeah.
and people did. It was
Jesus.
a good viewed podcast. It's like people get mad at ladies. Yeah, it's a cheap tactic, whatever. I try to use other things sometimes, but the last couple of days I've used the stupid lady tactic. Like, here's a dumb whore, and everyone's like, hooray, click on it. Like, I don't know what they think. Why it's your fault for clicking on it. If you don't click on it, you're dummy for judging. Just don't. If you're not gonna watch it, shut up. But if you do watch it and you're mad that we didn't have it live from our studio, dumb whore, that's on you.
I mean, is it possible to have live from our studio Dumb Horse? That sounds like my favorite
We don't
podcast
even
of all
have a studio.
time. I would
Bobby,
like
if
a
you put a
studio. I would like Dumb Horse.
Bobby, if a OnlyFans woman walked in and sat next to you on that couch, that's a porn that I'm not gonna watch.
You might not, but a lot of people will, buddy.
Yeah, I because I know you and it's weird.
I'm just gonna keep pointing me like, this is for you, Oates.
Who does that? Do you think that happens to people for real? Like someone's watching porn, they're like, shit, I know that guy, or fuck, that's my friend. I didn't
There
know she
was
did porn. That's gotta be weird.
there was a girl from our high school who did fetish porn. And somebody showed it to me, but it was like one of those things where you had to be like, do I want to show other people this to get confirmation? And it turns out it was her. And then somebody doxed her, and now she doesn't make porn.
No, and Kevin, you are correct. I did use your thing. You are not allowed in Texas as the title, but the writing on the thumbnail said something about cowboys are gay or whatever. But yes, the title of the episode, I thought that was very funny. He said not allowed in Texas anymore was the name of the podcast. So
And as a result, I had Lukenbach, Texas stuck in my head the rest of the day. So
you're welcome.
good day for all of us.
Yeah. But yeah, if you're around in Connecticut and you're not doing anything this weekend, you should be coming to see me and Bobby. Weathersfield, Connecticut, at the river, a waterfront restaurant. It has a whole title to it. But it's Brouhaha. It's there. Go to comedycraftbeer.com. One show Friday, one show Saturday, both at 8 o'clock. It'll be a lot of fun. So come on out. Have some chuckles with us. Chuckle monkeys. Is that racist?
No, I think you're allowed to say that.
What if you call a comedian a chuckle monkey?
I think you're going to be okay if it's a white comedian.
What if I said that Kevin Hart? He's a real chuckle monkey.
That's just preposterous. He's so tiny. He'd be more like a chuckle koala bear.
I thought the monkey was a smaller one. Like a chuckle chimp would be worse.
I don't know the size differences between chimp and monkey.
Kevin's in the lead as best comments of the day. This is why I'm pushing for your watch time. I want to see how you survive monetize. What are you talking about? We're like clean as a whistle. This is like, we actually got called Good Morning America. It's like, we're going to switch it up. Just do you guys. BOS. Blah. You two and Michael
Bad Morning America.
Michael Strahan's like, welcome everybody to Good Morning America. I'm like, all right, what's up, Chuckle Monkey? He's like, wait, what? It's like, well,
glad to see Rock Death.
Hi, Rock Death. I'm happy you're walking down the stairs and stuff. Hi, Kish. I'm also happy you're walking down the stairs and stuff. Kish is sad because he doesn't get his Wednesday morning drives in the morning anymore. I'm sorry, Kish. If you want, sometimes you could just pick up Bobby wherever he is, and he'll just take a ride with you.
Yeah, and we can chat. I'm in Myrtle Beach, so it might be a bit of a drive.
Not today, this week, but next Wednesday.
Maybe I just move.
We're going to have to rate our streams when you hit it. Yeah, girl. You're going to rate my stream when you hit it. Watch me work it. Will you work it?
Put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it.
Fucking no. So, how are you, sir? What do you have going on?
Well, yesterday, much like you got some shit for your thumbnail, I got some shit where people were like, "We don't believe you're a world-class boogie boarder." So
no one believes you're a world-class boogie boarder. That's horseshit.
Well,
world-class
this picture would beg to differ.
Well, I've never. What's world-class going to show me?
World class is I was out there today, and apparently there were some scouts from Hurley and O'Neill, and now they want me to join something called the Pro Boogie Boarder Tour.
Because you're lying about being world class.
No, it's still there. Can you hear me?
Hey guys.
Can you hear me?
Pat, you see the pictures of what my toes look like? What? No. I don't know, Bobby. I can't hear you right now, but
okay. Well, it says it's coming through.
There you are. Now
can the audience hear me?
Yeah. Boom.
All right.
Now I can hear you.
I don't know what's going on. Okay, so it wasn't me.
I didn't do it.
Kevin. I don't know, but yeah, no. I guess Hurley and O'Neill, the big surf brands, were there, and they were at the beach today looking, and now they want me to join the Boogie Boarding World Tour. So I don't really know.
Why are you lying to us today?
Look at that. You're telling me that doesn't look like a world-class boogie boarder to you.
Well, where's the video? It's just a picture. You could be drowning right there.
Okay, they took pictures. They didn't take videos, right? I don't know. Your beef's with Hurley, not
Bob
with me.
Hurley?
Hurley? I don't think that's his name.
Bobby Hurley?
Oh, okay.
Or the UConn coach, Danny Hurley?
His brother. I like Danny. I like Danny better.
Danny almost got the Lakers job, but they gave it to that guy who was a fourth grade volunteer coach instead.
JJ Redick?
You didn't see that whole thing, dude?
No, I did. That was hilarious.
The fucking hilarious. They posted that's his coaching experience, that he volunteered for fourth grade basketball one time. Yeah, dude, this doesn't look like world class. It looks like you're in a foot of water and you're kicking like like someone who's learned how to swim.
Okay, well, clearly you don't understand the intricacies of boogie boarding, but what are you gonna do?
Why did they take a picture of you doing that? Did they think you were special?
So they could send it to the official headquarters and be like, "This is our new guy."
So they take pictures and they send it to the official headquarters. They just go, here's a picture of a guy in the corner of a shot. It's not even like a full thing. You're not doing sweet shit.
I mean, did see. I barrel rolled over there. I was in the center of the frame. This is post barrel roll.
Isn't that drowning barrel roll? You're like, glug, 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 glug. That's what barrel roll is. You just glug, glug. You just spin around. Drop, and barrel roll. That's what you did?
I mean, I nailed the waves. I don't know what to tell you, dude. Might be tough to do the podcast when I'm on the world tour.
Yeah, I think you are drowning. That's Kevin's right. Yeah, Z, we've got a better point. Dude, there's a boogie board headquarters.
No, not the boogie boarding headquarters. I don't understand what's so difficult to understand.
They sent it to headquarters.
Yes, of the brands, Hurley and O'Neill, because they wanted me to be their new model. I don't know what to tell you. I'm going to be sponsored. It's going to be a big thing.
It's not. This is not happening. Why are you lying to us?
Do you want me to go get my Hurley free swim trunks they gave me to start repping the brand?
You're going to show me pants, and I'm going to believe you. Here's pants.
I don't.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. I'm not going to.
Oh, hey, I just got sponsored by Levi's. Let me go get my pants. Fucking idiot. What are you doing? Pants. You have to serve naked? Yeah, he has to serve naked.
No, I choose to serve naked. You don't have to. That's what I bring to the table.
Your boogie's all over the board.
Yeah, exactly. I boogie
on like that at all. Don't be a whore when you're at the beach. You're with your mom and you're nude?
No, not yet. But when I go on the tour, my biggest concern
with your mom?
Sometimes when you go boogie boarding, you scrape your knees and stuff on the ground. Scraping a seashell on my cock would hurt.
What are we doing? What is this whole thing?
Dude, I tried to share a bit of my life with you, some good news, and now I'm on
you
trial.
Didn't get sponsored. You're not sponsored by boogie board headquarters.
There's not Hurley or O'Neill. I had to make a decision.
The BBH.
Boogie board headquarters.
Is it like a secret lair like the Legion of Doom where it just comes out of the water like a huge bubble? Like we finally got Robert Tamburo to join the evil team of surfboarding.
If there was a boogie board headquarters, it would definitely just be a trap for kids, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Just be one guy. It just be one guy going, gnarly, dude. Like, what's gnarly? Like, me in your butt. Like, no, I hate this. Don't be gnarly. Don't hang tan in my cheeks. All right. I think we should do a story because this is gross what we're starting off with. You know who Elon Musk is?
No.
He's this guy, and he's like all smart and stuff. And
probably stinks.
He made these cars. They're called Teslas. And some people don't like them. They unveiled 34 of the new Cybertrucks in Florida, and then somebody wrote, fuck Elon on all of them. They just spray painted, fuck Elon. And as they wrote it, the post wrote, an apparent vendetta. Somebody had we have no proof they have a vendetta. They just might have just been saying, fuck Elon. We don't know if it's like evil, like getting back at him. But yeah, on over 30 of those ugly ass trucks. You ever seen that meme that's out there? It says, your mom's like a cyber truck. Ugly as shit.
No, but that's great.
It's tremendous. So who's the piece of shit in this story? Is it Elon Musk for putting out something that looks like, remember when Lego used to make like, here's the moon landing car? Like, that's what it looks like. Or it looks like a phone. Like when the old school phones, like the ones that you wouldn't put in the wall. Yeah. You like, they took them off the wall and you can pick it up. It looks like that. Is him for making this weird ass fucking truck? Stop.
The best meme I saw was where it's like Elon Musk Cybertruck is the car you drew as a kid. And it's just like a very terrible. Yeah. Like he built that.
It is. It's like when you're like 6 and you draw that, you're like, is that me? You're like, that's our car. You're like, okay, like I don't even know what it is. Yeah, it's dumb. And also he's trying too hard to make it look like the future. Because that's not what cars look like right now. We're all from right now. Like, why are you making something that doesn't look like right now? We're not in the future. Also, we're right now. You don't have to make future car. We're now. You can make it. You're making a cyber truck. It shouldn't look like something in Mad Max.
I would be for the advancement of cars if they all didn't look way cooler from like the 70s. You know
They
what I
do
mean?
look
Like
like
if you
90s
see
computer graphics. You're right.
100, oh, good call. It does. It looks like a Tron. Like he tried to build something from the movie
Yes.
Tron, and it went
Or
wrong.
Tron.
So you're asking me who the piece of shit is here?
No, I'm not. Well, I offered that one. I'm also saying, is it the Vandals who wrote "fuck Elon"? You have a problem with it. You don't. You're gonna go to jail. Like they're gonna. Elon has ways. He's gonna find out who the fuck you are. You're gonna get caught. The man's got cameras about cameras about cameras. You know what I mean? Drones and shit. You're gonna get caught. You're gonna do a lot of time. That's a ton of damage. 30 cars that you fucking wrote on. About you. I mean, yeah, maybe you can wash us right back. I don't know. But who knows if those cars can take that kind of shit? Whatever you did, that's fucking attack. You're attacking one of the richest men there is, one of the most powerful men there is. You're going away for a while for some dumb fuck Elon thing. You know what I mean? What's it even doing? Is it people that are buying cyber trucks? What are you doing? Like, what are you gonna do with that? You can't truck anything with it. You don't even know what cyber means. You're a loser. Stop. Don't buy this. If you don't, once again, I'll always go to it every day. I don't blame the drug dealer. I blame the guys who buy drugs. So like Elon Musk can make all the goofy ass fucking ironing board fucking trucks he wants to make. If no one buys them, then it doesn't matter. So wheeling out 30, people are buying 30, they're waiting to be bought. So who's the piece of shit? Or is it other people for making regular trucks? Maybe if they all made dumb trucks, he'd stop and he'd make a regular truck. Who's the piece of shit?
So I do think it is partially Elon Musk for making such a terrible product. Like I know your drug dealer theory, but there are some people who it would be the same as if you had a drug dealer who, whenever he got a new set of drugs, you had to be the first to buy. And initially he made some pretty good drugs, and now he's just experimenting with the weird shit. You're probably going to get it.
You know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe he's like the guy who's like, hey, come on. If you do this bath salt, you'll fucking have a good time. And you're like, hey, what, bath salt? It's like, come on. Like maybe he's being kind of addicted. He's taking advantage of addictive personalities. Maybe, but you still have to do it.
For me, in the Vandals, like I love them as a band, and I get kind of what they're doing here, like the message they're sending. Especially the piece of shit for me is anybody buying it. And the reason why is like, is it saving the future? Probably not. You know how much energy goes into recycling those lithium ion batteries? And you know what happens if you cut off a Cybertruck? It doesn't stop. Like, it's a terrible invention. It's not good for the environment. Like, yes, you're not burning as many fossil fuels, but you're also just pushing the problem down the road. And I don't know if you know this, Pat, the reason why we have all these problems now is because people generations before you decided just to kick it down the fucking road. And now they have to say things like, what are you going to do to make the world a better place? And it's like, I'm tired of dealing with all your problems, man. I'm just going to live. So for me, it's anybody who buys a Cybertruck.
I'm with you on that. And the dumb thought that way. But I think it is the Vandals for the simple fact that they wrote fuck Elon on cars that aren't Elon's. Yeah, he made them. It's not Elon. If you want to piss off Elon, do shit to Elon stuff. Yeah, he makes them, but now he's just, you just fucked over 30 people that bought those things. Like, and yeah, you might be against what Elon is doing, but you're against people having a car. Like, now they can't have the car, and they spent a ton of money on this thing. And it's like I said, there's going to be lawsuit on lawsuit because he fucked over a lot of people with money. If you're buying one of those, you have money. If you fucking make that, you have money. But if you want to fuck with Elon, go write down one of his 12 kids, right? Fuck Elon on X842, whatever the fuck his daughter's name is. Write down her stupid head.
Or take it a step further. You know why Elon bought Twitter? Because some
so
dude wouldn't stop
me
tracking.
For saying retard? That's what happened on Twitter. Fuck
you.
Him.
And his second priority was the second guy who refused to take down his account that was just tracking Elon's private jet. Elon got so fed up, he tried to have a lawsuit. It didn't work. So that's how you fuck with Elon. Also, you know what sucks is these cars aren't going to a lot to be sold. They're so backordered on Cybertrucks that these are people who have paid like a year ago for their Cybertruck. So it's not like, oh, sorry, it's done. And, I guess if they could afford it, they could probably afford to get the paint off, but still. Maybe it's Elon for not making a truck that's spray paint resistant. Like, that would be a car of the future.
If you want to fuck with Elon, you go into one of his dumb tunnels he was trying to make under LA, and you just take dumps down there.
But wouldn't all the Jewish people be mad?
He didn't make them in New York.
Oh, okay. Wouldn't that be crazy if we found out cross-country Jewish tunnels?
Yeah, the Jew mole is in New York. That's the ones who digs down there. In LA, it's a lizard person.
And they're not going to be friends when they meet in the middle
No.
somewhere near Idaho.
Yeah, I think all the people that dig under the tunnels in New York all look like a dirty Woody Allen. That's what I picture.
That's a good
And
point.
they use their hands and they're like, and they just do that
Yeah.
because they have strong
then-
teeth. They can bite through money.
In California, they're the Woody Harrelson's just very dirty.
Why, Kevin? Is that going to ruin my monetization?
Oh, boy.
That's it. What? Animals can't have religion?
I don't know. Can they have religion?
I think so.
You know what? That's pretty wokey, Oates.
Right. I mean, they all got on that boat with that guy. The fuck. Remember when Noah made fuck boat?
I thought
He
that
was
was
like,
more
"Hey,
Islamic thing.
I need 2 animals just to get it on. Why would they do that? What do you got?
What do I
Some
have,
fucking-
Pat?
Get some fucking.
Are you
gems?
familiar with the Victoria's Secret fashion show?
The fat one or the good one?
Well, unfortunately, this isn't fat, but I don't know if you'd be ready to call it good yet.
All right.
Victoria's Secret faces backlash after featuring first trans model in fashion show.
Oh, God damn it.
Victoria's Secret made headlines this week after featuring its first transgender model, Valentina Vargas, in their latest fashion show. Vargas, known for her striking beauty and poise on the runway, took stage in the show, representing a significant shift in the brand's approach to inclusivity and diversity. The inclusion of Vargas, who proudly showcased both her modeling talent and her unique journey, was lauded by many as a progressive move. However, it didn't come with controversy. Conservatives quickly voiced their outrage, particularly taking issue with the intimate and personal aspects of Vargas's identity, which they derogatorily referred to as his secret. Prominent conservative figures and commentators expressed their discontent across social media and news platforms. They criticized Victoria's Secret for what they see as a departure from traditional values. Many of these critics fixated on Vargas's transgender status, with some using derogatory language to describe her gender identity. A well-known conservative pundit tweeted, "Victoria's Secret has lost its way. Featuring a model with his secret is not what the brand stands for. This is a mockery of what it means to be a woman." In contrast, LGBTQ plus advocates and allies celebrated Victoria's Secret's decision to feature Vargas. They hailed the move as a powerful statement of acceptance and representation for transgender individuals in the fashion industry. Many supporters pointed out that fashion should reflect the diversity of its audience and that Vargas's presence on the runway is a positive step toward broader inclusivity. Victoria's Secret released a statement addressing both the praise and criticism. "We believe in celebrating all women, and our latest fashion show reflects our commitment to diversity and inclusion. Valentina Vargas embodies the beauty, strength, and grace that defines Victoria's Secret. We are proud to have her represent us." Who's the piece of shit in this story? Is it Valentina Vargas? Like, she's just a model, right? If a company comes to you and goes, "Hey, will you model?"
She's
our
more than a
clothes?"
model, Bobby. She's a
got
Model
surprise.
T.
That's been the POS show, folks. We'll see you next week. But is it her? Like, again, sometimes when you do something like you get hired by, I don't know, Hurley to be a boogie border official athlete, people mock you for it. So if she's just living her journey, is it her? Is it the conservatives who keep referring it to, I know what Victoria has for his secret? I think that's hilarious and good comedy. Also, I'm not going to put up any pictures because we'll probably get flagged on YouTube, but
Why?
not a lot.
Let's
Not
see
a
the
lot.
stunning beauty. Come on, no, she's stunning. According to that
Pat.
article, 12 times. She's so stunning.
Not a lot left to the imagination. Let me just tell you, Miss Valentina has not had the surgery.
But I'm supposed to imagine that it's a lady.
It's going to be hard with her throbbing erection she had around all those other hot
Oh,
models.
God damn it. In a thong? What are we doing with this? All balls in a
was-
thong? I don't want that.
No. It was a one-piece, thankfully. So it wasn't quite so
Ugh.
bad. But So is it Valentina? Is it the conservatives? Is it the LGBTQ plus community? Like for years, you've hated Victoria's Secret for holding people to an unfair standard of beauty. And then you made them put some fatties in their show. And now they've gone like, now you're on board. What happened to taking a stand, rebels? Is it Victoria's Secret? Come on. The jokes write themselves. Your name's Victoria's Secret. The joke has always been that it's owned by a man.
Yeah,
That's Victoria's Secret. But like, come on, you had to see where this
There
was
was a
going
song
right
about
away.
that. There was a number
was
one
the
hit song. It was called. It was like Victoria's Secret. It was about a year or two ago when this girl sang that. It's like Secret. It's owned by a dude. It was like a whole fucking the pop hit song.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
A woman sang. It was about a year ago. A woman sang about the whole fucking thing, like how it's so fucked up that it's owned by a guy, and it's making women feel like they have to be thinner and this and that, and like, well, make him. Victoria's Secret has been going through a lot because that the backlash of that for a long time about saying women's bodies have to be a certain way, and then worse about that, the whole Jeffrey Epstein thing, where they were like backers, a lot of their
what?
money. Victoria's Secret. That was. The guy was he had tons of paperwork showing he was sending money to the Epsteins and all that and that stuff and dealing with that. So that's why all this is happening, because they even feel like there are some people that feel conspiracy wise, and there's something's backing it, that Victoria's Secret was providing some women to the island. So because of all that, now they're like, now dudes with balls can be in our commercials, and now fatties can be in it. And
I was gonna say, yeah, I feel like I got
those.
Yeah,
they had to flip it because of this. Yeah, they're doing the same thing that Papa John's did when that guy was racist. So they put Shaq in the commercials. They're like, "Come on, Shaq, you can buy this now." They're doing whatever they can. They go, "We're not racist. Here's Shaq." And now Victoria's Secret's like, "All right." Victoria's like, "Here, now Shaq's in a fucking one piece, walking around saying he's a lady. He's Shaquilla." And it's Shaquilla.
Are rebranding from Papa John's to Uncle John's to try to save this controversy.
Yeah, it's insane. So like, it's Victoria's Secret for just this constant fucking ass kissery of this group of people that isn't fucking worth it. They don't buy your product. They don't fucking put any money into the economy. They don't. All they do is wear their mom's clothes. They don't even fucking buy shit. Say, look, I'm putting on this big old fucking scarf. All right, fuck you, Phil. It's Philina, whatever. I'm not shit. Listen, you want to be you, be you. But stop taking away all the shit. Get your own shit. You know what I mean? A lot of women liked Victoria's Secret. They liked getting the clothes that was like, you didn't have to go to some, before there was either seedy fucking places to get sexy lingerie, or you had to order, there wasn't any online ordering, or you had to get like the Caldor's giant stupid lady underwear, and there was no in between. And all of a sudden Victoria's Secret's like, look what we have. We have catalogs. Like, you can look at it as a guy I was like 13, and I'm like, I wasn't gonna get porn. Hey mom, can you go bring me to the store to buy porn? I'm 13 and a weirdo. No, you get the Victoria's Secret magazine in the mail, and you'd be very happy to see all those ladies in there. And it was, yes, was it like glorifying women's bodies and stuff? Those women wanted to look like that, and they got paid a lot of money. Some women want to be looked at in that way when they're be models and do that. The same way, so Jackie Joyner Kersey and FloJo were like the fastest fucking ladies in the Olympics because they wanted to run their whole lives and be super fast. And then some of them did steroids and cheated, but like they wanted to do it real bad. It's the same thing with the models. Some of them like did shit to be thin or whatever, but that was their goal. They wanted to be like, why can't they just do that? Why does someone have to go, no, you can't because, well, I want to be it. Like, okay, then work hard. Don't just make everyone feel bad and go, because you're getting the retard award. Every time that we take a transgender person or somebody who's a fat fuck or somebody who shouldn't be in a thing, we take a crippled person, give them a dance trophy because we fucking feel bad. Like, you have no legs. What the fuck are we doing? We do this all the fucking time. Stop doing it. You're not all of a sudden now winning. You're just making people pretend like something's not happening. You didn't earn shit. Do your own thing. Victoria's Secret, do Victor's Secret. Now Victor's Secret is he's a lady now. You can do a whole fucking thing. Have their own wing, their own line, but leave the other ones alone. Jesus Christ. Victor Victoria. You choose your own adventure. His or hers balls.
Oh, I don't like his or hers balls. But I
Those
do
are
agree
hers
with you.
balls.
Pat, have you ever struggled with your weight or your body image?
Yeah, all the time. Bobby, I'm trying to be a sexy woman all the time, and I can't because I like sandwiches too much. I got a sandwich right in front of me I haven't fucking eaten yet.
I've never wanted to be a sexy woman, but I struggle with weight and things like that.
Foosballs.
And part of the goal sometimes is foosballs is pretty good.
Foosballs is fucking very funny.
That might be the name of our episode so far.
Foosballs, yes. On a picture of what's her name? Victoria Vandervuck?
Valentina Vargas. I guess
go.
she's an actress, apparently not a model, according to ZZ.
What is she actressing in?
I don't know.
Name me your favorite trans movie.
My favorite trans movie.
Planes, trans, and automobiles.
I was gonna say The Departed, but that's just wishful thinking on my part.
The Departed. That is. Stop.
But
Transpotting, dude, that's a movie. Transpotting, where you and I just point and go, guy. What do you mean she's not trans? Why does he know about all this stuff? Bobby, you just said she was trans.
That's what the article I found said. Maybe V's confused.
Pat is angry, by the way.
Pat is angry. I can tell.
I'm fucking angry as shit. Right? I might be eating a sandwich on the podcast real soon.
I'll present a long story in a second. We'll give you a good time to eat some. But
wait, she's not trans and she was in Hellraiser. Why does their whole chat know about this fucking person? Bobby, pull up a picture of this thing.
Valentina Vargas. Hang on, I'm gonna turn my mouse back on. But the point I was making is sometimes, like when you're trying to lose weight, the goal could be like, hey, I want to fit into Abercrombie and Fitch clothes, and by like just including it so everybody can fit into it, now you've ruined the reward. Like it's almost being as offensive to good-looking people by doing that as it is.
Yes, Ellen Page is trans because now it's not Ellen, now it's Elliot Page. You think she's a fella? Took her tits off. She wears boy shorts, and she's ruining the Umbrella Society, whatever it's called. That fucking thing on Netflix. I'm like, why is everyone's like, I'm a monster? I'm this. She's like, I'm a fella. Like that's not a power.
Oh, I don't think this is the woman.
The one you found?
Maybe there's a model with a similar name. But
Valentina Sampiolo is a trans man, whatever.
Maybe I misread it then, but either way.
Did you make this one up?
No.
Just admit it. Are we doing? I don't want to fight our chat because you don't know what a man lady is.
I mean,
yeah, that was like a fella.
Like a fella. So
it's got fella eyes.
If I had made this up, it'd be very funny that AI picked a non-trans person to be like, yo, this dude looks trans.
Yeah, here's just some secretary at a business. Here's just a bank teller. Like,
here's an actress who's never been trans in her life that we're calling trans now, but it must have been Cynthia Au, and I just had the other one stuck in my head.
Fucking Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Congratulations, Kish. That's not easy.
Yeah, good job, Kish. Valentina Sampalo is a trans model. The AI that wrote the article got the names wrong. See, everyone thinks you're doing it right.
Well, fuck me. Pat, what do you got?
Well, I have balls and I'm a guy. What is this? Why is it every day we do one of these stories? And I know I come off like I'm transphobic. I'm not transphobic. I just don't know why it has to all be shoved at us. Victoria's Secret, known for the. That's like if Subway sandwiches was like, hey, we're sorry Jared fucked kids. Now we have steak. Like, why are you serving steak?
Why would we have
just
kids
make
meals?
sandwiches? Just make sandwiches again and say you're sorry and move on. Jared didn't own Subway. Yeah, the guy who owned Victoria's Secret was putting money. But there's a board. You just throw that guy out. Vince McMahon, wrestling. He was shitting on ladies' chests and being a piece of shit. They fucking threw him the fuck out. The TKO Sports bought it. They let Triple H run it now, and they have a great back. Every person to a T says that now in the back, they're good to each other. Everyone's great. It's a safe space. All that. You just move on. You push forward. We made jokes about the Shaquille O'Neal thing when he came in. He changed the way they do things. They don't not racist anymore. That's all you do. You just get rid of the creeps and you fucking move on. You don't pander to people that aren't gonna fucking get you any money. This group isn't. They're not even like 1% of America. Why are we pandering to somebody who can't put any money into anything? There's more. What was the thing yesterday? The albinisms? Yeah, there's more albinos than there's trans people. Like real ones. Not someone who's like, I put on a dress. I'm a fucking sexy lady. No, that's just having fun. I'm talking about stuff. You think you're really trans. You chop your cock off and now you're like, my name's Helen. You're not Helen. You're Hank. Stop. And you can be the Helen if you want, but why? And I'm not telling you can't do your thing, but why are businesses backing down? Because most of these people that are trans just want to be left alone anyway. They don't want to be spotlighted. They're fucking fucked up in there. They're like, my life is weird. I thought I was supposed to be a lady. I'm a fella. This stinks. I just want to fucking do my thing. And everyone's like, we fucking make you a champion and put you on the news. It's like, no, leave me alone. Just leave everybody alone. Businesses are dumb. Just sell your shit.
Do you think Hank?
Oh shit!
About that?
No, Ish.
That's bad. Yeah. Oh, I laughed at that when I saw it. Yeah, that was bad. Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't even think about that. Right, Facebook right now. There's so many people just scrolling through my feed. They're just seeing the subtitles of what the fuck I'm saying. Jesus Christ. That was shut down 38 times.
I'm sure the Latina woman, Valentina Vargas, won't be pissed. Hey, I think she's a tranny, according
and
to
anyone
Steve.
that's reading this, just read this subtitles right here. This was all a hack job. It was like the people that were from Elon Musk, they got mad that I yelled about him, and they're hacking the words and changing it. Not these, but the other one. I didn't say any of those things.
No, we were talking about bunnies and how Camp Compton used to be a nature preserve for rabbits.
Yeah, you're right, V. Why won't AI help you win the lotto? They're gonna do everything else. They should at least help everybody win some money.
You know my motto, Pat?
Shit. No.
Fuck lotto. I can get the 7 digits from your mother for $1 tomorrow.
What? Imagine if you had to give imagine my mom. You're like, you said to my mom, give me your number. Like, no. You're like, here's $1. She's like, all right. Like, Mom, just give Bobby your number. Like, why do you gotta get $1? What do you even do anything with $1?
Dude, if you were there, Free World might have beat Eminem to explain how preposterous that rhyme was.
Oh, I wasn't there.
I always am standing there screaming, fuck the free world.
I'm never there where I need to be. All right, Bobby. You know who's the sweetheart of America right now?
Tua.
Yeah, Hawk Tua in the news again.
Yes.
Hollywood agencies eyeing Hawk Tua girl.
Good.
Yeah. If you were somebody who's trying to get recognized, Bobby, you're trying to make it in comedy and stuff, and you're like, I can't get managers or agents, but you're doing the wrong thing. Because industry buzz is that Hollywood has its eyes on Hawk Tua girl, a curiously charismatic woman who shot to viral fame a week or so ago after advising the internet on the secret of giving good oral pleasure. I like how they're trying to write this nice. Sources even say that she's been talking with UTA, arguably Tinseltown's most powerful firm. But a rep at UTA said that wasn't true. But there's nothing that's saying that it isn't true. I mean, like, he's saying that, but they're also saying that no one's really said that. Still, prepare for a book, great expectation, a movie or something like that. They're making all these names, Black Hawk Down, or you know, they're putting names of book. The article's trying to be funny and it's really annoying, but they're saying she might write a book or there might be a movie based on her really soon. And she's been taking photos with like everybody. She's like famous. There's bumper stickers, there's merch, everything with this girl saying this. There's some guy. They put a picture of a truck. Somebody put a picture of a girl spitting, saying "Hawk Tua, spit on that thing," on the back of their own pickup truck. Now it's not a Cybertruck.
Is it Bellion Dare? Because he made a bunch of signs and shit too.
I like puns. I'm about to get real mad at this pun.
All right. Is it not punny?
The phlegm fatale.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
it's gross.
like that at all.
No, I don't like it either.
Nobody wants phlegm on their penis.
Who got her onomatopoetic name because of her slippery suggestion, but has since been identified as Haley Welch, has already finagled her own merch deal with Tennessee company Fatheads Threads. It's selling signed embroidered Hawk Tua hats for $43.70. Dude, that's a lot of money for a hat that you can't wear anywhere.
Especially with an autograph.
Where
Like
do
you can't wear an autographed hat anywhere.
Well, no, I mean, well, embroidered, not autographed.
Oh. So she didn't even autograph it.
Well, no, it's just they're selling merch. But why would you're paying $50? You can't wear that to work, Hawk Tua?
That's fair.
You
Most
can't wear it
people don't
anywhere.
have hard
Church, you can't wear it. Most people are like, hey, you're not wearing that to the barbecue. Come on, man, it's fun. You're not wearing Hawk Tua. The phrase got yet more attention over the weekend after a fan audibly praised a Bryson DeChambeau shot at the golf tournament over the weekend with a salival salute. Someone yelled Hawk Tua as he hit a ball. That's kind of funny. Meanwhile, Howard Stern addressed the matter on his show saying, how could you not be aware of her? Well, not on Instagram that much, but every other clip is the Hawk Tua girl, he said. I think about analyzing it. The reason people like it so much, the girl, first of all, is so uninhibited. It's just so natural when she says it. She doesn't even think about it. He added, and then, as a dad myself with 3 girls, it's every father's worst nightmare. Who's the piece of shit in this story? Is it Hawk Tua girl? Just go away. Go out of the spotlight. You said dumb shit. You're on a thing. Let it go. Is it companies like Fathead that are like, hey, we'll give you money. We'll put out ads. Let's capitalize on this thing. Is it agencies like UTA and stuff who are entertaining the idea of doing something with this girl? What's she going to do? It's not going to be funny again, whatever she does. Whatever she does is now forced and stupid. You take it now, it's never going to work. It's like what they used to do with the Survivor people when they got out the first couple seasons. They're like, there was that Johnny whatever, like Johnny Foreplay.
Fair play.
Fair play.
Fair play. Yeah.
And they tried to put him in a bunch of shows and make him do game shows, and it just didn't work because it was forced. He wasn't really getting to be this conniving shithead like he was on the show. It doesn't really work when you try to force the thing again. It just never does. Is it Howard Stern? Dude, what the fuck happened to you? You were the guy that would have had this girl on for fucking every day talking about that, had Hawk Tua contest. You would have had her write a Sibian. Now you're like, as a father, I find it kind of disgusting. Dude, you've ruined so many fathers' daughters. You're the biggest kid. You're the reason so many fathers probably fucking ended their lives because they would hear that their daughter was on a fucking Sibian on your fucking show. You're doing weird ass shit to all these women. Shut the fuck up. In his movie, he was known for putting the vibrator on the thing onto the radio. You could hear her doing it shit. It's not being the high ground. It's not work. People know who you are. It's ridiculous. Who's a piece of shit?
It's not UTA. Like, I get that whatever she does next isn't going to be funny, but I love the idea of someone who encaptured America's hearts. Like you said, you can't go online without seeing this girl. Everybody kind of loved her. She was like you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't super vulgar. You know what she's talking about, but it was just her being uninhibited and having a good time. So for me, the piece of shit is not her. Like, why not capitalize on the fact that everybody loves you? This was the first thing that people didn't take sides on the internet in a long, long time. Everybody was just kind of like, this is awesome. So
No,
for me,
yeah, it's like 80-20, but there are people that are upset and think it's awful, and the future of America is awful because one girl said one thing.
Yeah, you're right. We wouldn't want to live in a future where people have a sense of humor and can enjoy fun things for being fun. We should Bible Belt it like the 90s again. Fucking hypocrites. For me, the piece of shit's Howard Stern. I hope you raise a daughter that's that likable. Right? Like, that just is that fun. She, you know what I mean? Even the way she said it was almost a joke. She laughed right afterwards. I don't think what she does is going to be funny, but for me, it's Howard Stern. Just die.
Yes, Kevin, you said that. Bobby agrees. You guys are both the great minds that think alike. You both think it's Howard Stern. You're right. To me, it's not Howard Stern. I know also in there, I think it was V that said, why are we even, or Z, I'm sorry. The person that wrote the article, because they think Howard Stern's relevant enough to even talk about. Well, unfortunately, he's not relevant really anymore, but now that you need to have some kind of celebrity chiming in, that's all they really got, because everyone else is just kind of going with, like Bobby said, everyone else is really rolling with it and saying like, oh, isn't it fun? Hawk Tua girl. The piece of shit isn't her. Like, she did everything, whatever. The piece of shit to me still is the not just this guy, but all the people that this trend of just going to like Mardi Gras or bars or wherever they are in Tennessee, like, when they know people are drunk and they throw a fucking, they're just trying to ruin people. I mean, I get it. You want your hits and your like, but America's just become, I know it's the whole world, but I only care about us. Like, it really has become, let's just ruin everybody. Like, look, someone's drunk and vulnerable. Let's make sure their job gets canceled. Oh, isn't that fun? We got this video. I got likes. Grow up. No one like. First of all, people liking you is overrated. It's not a good time.
Yeah.
Try having them hate you and boo you. That's more fun. I have that happen to me all the time. But like,
That's what I
like,
look for.
yeah. But like, seriously, I don't get it. Like, Hot Tua, yeah, okay, it's crazy, it's funny, it's, I think it's happening. But it's gonna stick with this lady for the rest of her life. It literally is like the Truman Show. We can't do any moments anymore without being on camera. It really is insane. Like, everything we do, she got drunk. I was at so many parties when I was in college where people yelled out crazy shit. Thank God there weren't cameras there. Nobody was being bad or dumb. They were drunk and just saying silly shit. Like, yeah, this girl did nothing wrong, but why is she even being interviewed? Who the fuck is she? An interview shouldn't just be for everyone. It's supposed to. Andy Warhol said everyone's going to get 15 minutes, but he didn't know it was going to be this fucking shit. He didn't know everybody was going to have a fucking Facebook page and an Instagram page that we can literally search everyone. Anyone you ever meet, you can find shit on. That's not supposed to be a fucking thing. You think squirrels do that shit? They go, oh, there's Larry. You know him? No, but his Instagram's fire. He's nuts. You can't fucking do that shit. Not at all. It's just stupid. Stop interviewing people. Let people just be drunk. Leave them alone. Just stop making everybody famous. Shouldn't be famous. Hot Tua, leave her alone.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Like, catching people at their vulnerable is the worst time. It's not really great content. The only good content you're going to get other than this is like just, which is just spur of the moment luck. You're going to ruin someone's life. That's the only way you're going to get any attention from it. But now that we added Andy Warhol to the conversation, for me, the piece of shit's Andy Warhol.
Nice.
Did you know who bought most of Warhol's works, Pat, and made him famous? You know who gave Andy his 15 minutes of fame?
No.
The CIA. Because he was bright and vibrant, and we were trying to beat the Russians, who were plain and simple and Puritans when it came to art. Like, all that tie-dye shit.
I think it's Metzger's got the bit about why can't we just shit on Andy Warhol's grave and get away with it? That's the kind of shit he did. That's his art.
G.G. Allen.
Was he like in
piss
Poison?
on Allen's grave? No, he was like a punk guy who would take shits and throw it at his fans.
Oh yeah,
on stage, like
a good time.
Nah.
Ugh, gross. Hey everybody, like, subscribe, please. Hit all that stuff there. Patreon at some point, we'll have something up tomorrow. Bobby's gonna be in transit and not being able to do anything, so I'm gonna do a solo Thursday thought. So we'll probably be a long one, but we'll deep dive into something, maybe more about the Octowood thing. Who knows? We'll deep dive one of the stories. So if you're over on the Patreon, make sure you keep a lookout during the day, sometime early afternoon for our Thursday Thoughts show. Like and subscribe here. Please share it with people. You're getting very close to being monetized. That's Kevin's dream, to make sure we can see if we get canceled as soon as we get monetized. Make sure you're heading over to comedycraftbeer.com and buying tickets if you're in Connecticut or Western Mass area to see me and Bobby this weekend. One show Friday, one show Saturday. Go over to comicsroadhouse.com to go see the album recording. August 8th, 9th, and 10th. One show Friday, one show Thursday, one show Friday, two shows Saturday. Make sure you're checking that all out as well. Any other shows I got coming up this week? Oh, if you're in Connecticut on 4th of July, I'll be on WPLR from 3 to 7 because my life is great. Doing the 1776, 1,776 songs in a fucking row without a repeat or something. I don't know. But we're doing that. Bobby?
You hit the big ones. Make sure you check out the Davey Max Sports program. July 20th, I'll be at the Bijou Theater in Connecticut as well, in theory. That's all I got, big guy. Pat, would you like to hear a story about Florida man or a celebrity done wrong?
Celebrity done wrong.
Celebrity done wrong. All right, let me pull up the article here. Are you familiar with probably the greatest male Olympian of all time from the United States,
Jenner?
Pat? You nailed it. What's his name now?
Caitlyn Jenner.
Okay. Well, now that I've scrolled up, all right, folks, we've got a juicy one for you today. So when I told my AI to find me stories for the show, it wouldn't give me this full article. So I was like, can you rewrite it for the POS show? And it gave us each scripts. Like it made it seem like you were talking for part of it, me for talking. So I'm just going to
are
read
you
it.
gonna read this? Yeah.
So Pat, you would say, all right, folks, we've got a juicy one for you today. Picture this, a couple of big name celebrities.
First of all, I say juicy nonstop. There's nothing I say more than juicy. I thought maybe was it spelled Jew?
No, but that would be more closer to something you would say. Dude, we should start selling shorts that say that on the S. Jewcy instead of juicy.
Jewsee. Juicy.
Ooh, I like
No one
that.
else look. No, it's just for Jewish people to look at someone's ass. Like I am so pro-Jewish. I don't want anyone who doesn't like Jews to look at my butt. Juicy.
What if we made it SEA and then it was like, I'm a Jew, but I still get real wet.
That's
Come
what's
part
that?
my
What
Red
was that?
Sea.
What was that? Yeah, that was the same. What was that? The Red Sea. That was the one that got the fake
Moses.
guy cut in half. Yeah.
Well, there was actually a guy before Moses who did it named Aaron. And all the Jewish people were like, I don't know. That seems dangerous. And then Moses came and did it again.
Is Aaron the guy who he has a fake beard on and he goes, "I'm the ISIS guy"? Is that Aaron?
No, but he's probably brought more people to the religion than the biblical figure did.
Yeah, he's a powerful Jew.
Badass, I hear. All right, this is you, Pat. All right, folks, we've got a juicy one for you today.
Hey, pow.
Picture this, a couple of big-name celebrities getting caught red-handed in a charity scandal. This week, Caitlyn Jenner and Harry Redknapp were exposed for being paid to promote a fake environmental charity called CUPPA. Now it's my turn. Yeah, you heard that right. These two were involved in an undercover sting where they posed for photos and posted on Instagram about this so-called charity, all without mentioning the fact that they were getting paid for it. Jenner, for instance, posted a picture wearing a Cuppa t-shirt, holding a themed cup, and talked about the importance of cleaning up plastic pollution. But what she didn't say was she pocketed a nice little paycheck for doing it. Pat, your turn. Now Jenner's team claims she intended to donate the money. Now Jenner's team claims she intended to donate the money to real charities she supports. And Redknapp's lawyer insists he only agreed to the payment after being misled to believe the charity was backed by private investors. But come on, how naive can you be? These folks have PR teams that should have seen right through this. Exactly, Pat. And get this, an undercover reporter even managed to sign a contract and secretly film Redknapp's session. They shelled out about 20 grand to make this happen. A photo of Redknapp proudly supporting Cuppa hit Instagram, but with no mention of the fee. So who's the real piece of shit here? Is it the celebrities taking money from organizations that they don't really know about and not disclosing that they've been paid to support them? Is it the person who entrapped these celebrities by pretending that they had a fake organization? The whole process cost close to $10,000 just to create the fake stuff, and they paid each of them close to $100,000. That's $210,000 shelled out to catch these two red-handed. Who's your piece of shit? Or is it Obama for wanting to clean up the ocean, Terry?
I don't know. I don't know. Like, I think cleaning the ocean is dumb.
Especially after our bottle story yesterday, where we found out they're just throwing bottles into the ocean willy-nilly.
Yeah, I mean, but like, it's just too big. You know what I mean? Like, you're not ever gonna clean it. It's just water. It's just like, when you take a shit and you flush it, new water comes up. But like, there's shit in there. That's what the ocean is. You know what I mean? It's just this. Yeah, it's anyone that gives a shit. No, I care about the animals in the water. I don't want a duck covered in oil. I hate that shit. I don't want animals hurt. But just the ocean itself, whatever. Like, remember the old saying, "Don't throw out the baby in the bathwater." You're supposed to have dirty water. Then don't throw out your stupid baby. Like, by the way, It's the people that were throwing out babies. Like, what are you doing? Look in the water. You put a baby in there, even if it's dirty and murky, so you should know it's baby. Yeah, it's anyone that fucking gives a shit about clean. We're caring about the wrong things. What we should be caring about is getting us monetized. Stop cleaning the ocean. Start watching our show.
I like that message. It isn't exactly what AI just said, where it's you kind of thought everybody involved was a piece of shit.
It's not AI for thinking that you and I talk like, yeah, Bobby, yeah, Pat, you are correct. You are right, sir. Anyway, Bobby, like,
dude, I liked how I wrote us.
it was pretty.
For me, the piece of shit would probably be the celebrities. Like, I get you want to support causes, and one of my least favorite things is when somebody now lectures us now that they're famous. Zach De La Roche. But I don't think if you take a bribe, you should disclose it. Like, if you take a bribe to support a group, you should say this is an ad paid for by so and so. Even if you support the cause, you should still put that out there so people know, oh, he may have been influenced by the money there. So for me, the piece of shit would be any charity that hires somebody to speak for their cause. Get them to do it for free.
Well, no one's doing it. Why do you do fundraiser shows for free?
I would.
Why?
Absolutely. If it was a cause,
raising funds, and you're the reason they're going.
But if the PA event camp hit me up and was like, hey man, can you do a fundraising show for us? I would say absolutely. And then even if they offered me money, I would give it back to them. And when we gave them all the money.
Well, that's one club. I'm talking about just you're saying any fundraisers. Like, no, I don't. For every cause that I've done shows for, I'm getting paid. I'm the reason you're selling tickets. Like, it's my job still. I'm happy you're doing stuff, but you should pay me if I'm going to speak for you or do things for you. Like, yeah, that's the part of the deal. You talk for us in a good way, and we compensate you for that. That's very nice that you say that, Bobby. But then those people should be like, okay, you don't want money, but let us get you a hotel when you're staying at the event. Let us do something to say thank you and take care of you. So you do the thing, but they should be taking care of you for speaking on their behalf. If not, then they should speak on their own fucking behalf. And if they can't speak on their own fucking behalf, because they're losers, then you fucking don't do anything. But if they want to have someone else talk about them, you're doing it. So you should be compensated.
So I agree with what you're saying there. I think the difference is you wouldn't then turn around and be like, hey, I root for so-and-so's fourth grade AAU team that I just raised money for. You know what I mean? Like, you're not pretending like you are supporting the cause. You're fundraising.
Depends how much they pay me.
Okay, good point.
If fourth grade AAU paid me money, I'm like, the greatest fucking basketball team of all time is the fourth grade AAU paraplegic basketball team. They're so much better than the 96 Bulls. It's not even close. I would come out right now and say that. I wouldn't. Yeah, at all. They do, but out of their dumb mouths. What, God's a POS for creating dumb humans? Well, you're a dumb human. We're humans. Why do people hate humans? We're humans.
I mean, I like to leave my hatred for an individual basis.
I like people. People are us. I don't know if you know that. We're people.
People are friends, not food. Sorry, I shouldn't have said food without hungry. You are, Pat.
No. I mean, I can handle it. I don't need a Snickers, you idiot. Okay, I got one more dumb thing, and then I think we're running away.
Speaking of which, you know those commercials? I actually pitched one for Snickers. Would you like to hear it?
Yes, I would.
So it's a kid in school, and he goes up to the board to solve a math problem, and he turns around and just goes, "I don't know how to do math." And they go, "Hey, Timmy, eat a Snickers. You get a little retarded when you're hungry." And then he eats and solves the problem.
I don't know what channel that'd be
on. Adult Swim.
Okay, then yeah, go for it.
They would get that sense of humor. Who's your story, Pat? I'm sorry, I interrupted for that dumb thing.
No, it was perfect. We talked about a week ago about this case that's now they're waiting for the jury to deliver today as we speak. The old Karen Reed story. Where we talked about the guy, the trooper, who was like saying all things about her and how he thought
we made our lovely video.
Yeah, we had a great. It's got over 100 views, so that's cool. Thank you guys for checking that out. But today, a judge slams Karen Reed for smirking at her, and she awaits fate in murder trial. And the judge asks, "This is funny?" Karen Reed was slapped down by a Massachusetts judge Wednesday for seemingly making a face during a discussion over key documents as the jury continued to deliberate her fate in the sensational murder trial. A video feed of the proceedings showed a seated Reed obscured by defense lawyer Alan Jackson, who was standing as he had been addressing the judge. Suddenly, Norfolk County Superior Court Judge Beverly Canone stopped and said, "Excuse me, this is funny, Miss Reed?" And the back of Reed's head could be seen shaking back and forth. The judge responded, "All right, we're done." It wasn't clear what prompted Canone to reprimand Reed. Jackson was contesting the verdict sheet that the jury must fill out, arguing that the wording would unfairly steer jurors towards a guilty verdict. But Canone overruled Jackson's objection, saying it was the standard verdict sheet in Massachusetts courts for this type of case. Later, the judge said she reconsidered Jackson's concern about the verdict sheet and read an additional instruction to the jury to clarify, also sending them a tweaked version of the form. Reed is charged with second-degree murder for allegedly mowing down her boyfriend, Boston police officer John O'Keefe, with her Lexus SUV after a night of drinking. Prosecutors claim that she then left O'Keefe to die in the snow during a storm. If convicted, she faces up to life in prison. The jury deliberated for 3 hours Tuesday and has continued deliberating for second day Wednesday. Who's the piece of shit in the story? Is it the judge for just blurting out loud, "Ms. Reed, is this funny?" and making a big deal and getting upset and frustrated, but then having to turn around and backtrack and be like, "Hey, no, we'll look at this thing, whatever." Maybe getting too emotional in the case. Is it Ms. Reed for possibly laughing? Listen, if this is, let's just say she didn't do it. I've been watching some of this case. Let's just say she didn't do it and the police are making this whole thing up. Everything's laughable when you're like, think the world's against you and you can't believe. Like now, she's got a huge following. They've been raising tons of money for her and people do love her and support her in that area. But if like you're at somebody just tell you did something wrong and other people believed it and you're like, "I didn't do this fucking shit. I didn't do this shit at all." And you can get mad, but the other way you do it is you just laugh. You're like, "Why are you laughing? Like it's so ridiculous that you think I did this and I'm laughing at these things." It's the fact that you think that the ballot should even like look this way, whatever. You can just write guilty, but you don't have to write not guilty because if you just put nothing, it's like, no, you have to check not guilty in the bot. You have to make sure they see that. You can't put because it just looks like they're guilty. And I can see her just kind of going. Listen, for 8 weeks, this woman has had people read every fucking text, literally text, every voicemail, everything in her life. And so, yeah, some of her things were her yelling and screaming at an ex, but like, what the fuck? She obviously didn't have a great relationship. Bad things were bad. People fight all the fucking time. Once again, the whole world getting to the record and hear everything sucks. It's just fucking annoying. But so what if she fucking laughs once in a while? Is it the whole world for being on this case? It's crazy. It's everywhere. It's everyone watching it. Should we be watching court cases? I know that a lot of people love watching this stuff. I kind of like watching it. My girlfriend likes it, so I like her explaining it to me. She gets all fucking fired up. So you hear about this shit? It's fucking great. But like, should we be watching court? Aren't court cases supposed to just be somebody going to court? It should be a TV show. Should everything be a TV show? Should we be a TV show? No, we should be. Who's the piece of shit?
The judge, 1,000,000%.
Judge.
If I'm Karen Reed, I'm going, "Thank you for giving me a mistrial." Bitch can laugh if she wants to, and you don't get a right to yell at her. Like, you're the judge. You're supposed to remain impartial. If you're reprimanding somebody for smiling, you're showing a clear bias in the case. And I would say, thank you for letting me get this thrown out anyway. This woman's been, even if she killed the dude, the trauma of having to go through those text messages where they're like, "She's got a leaky balloon knot. She's ugly, but I'm still looking for nudes." Like, has been pretty rough. The little comic relief, in the words of my hero, Jimmy Buffett, if we couldn't laugh, we would all go insane. Like, this whole situation has been nuts. I don't think she did it. I think Officer Chupacabra did, and he's covering it up. So for me, the piece of shit's the judge. Shut the fuck up and bang your gavel, you dumb cunt.
Jesus Christ. That was quite the ending to that.
Just wanted to
I
really
was with you
it.
until you just called her. Oh, she's trying to maintain law and order. It's got to be very hard to do that when everything's sensationalized like this. I mean, the defense lawyer is fucking great, but he's also what? We know.
This judge is one of those people who's never had any power anywhere in her life, and then she got elected to this thing. So now she's going to exercise her power over everybody else who she made her feel inferior for the rest of her life. It's the same problem we get with certain cops, where it's like, oh, this dude got bullied and was never allowed to be in charge of anything, so he's going to write me a jaywalking ticket. I got your jaywalking ticket right here.
Is this because she's a lady?
No, if a male judge, I'd be even more furious. I would take it a step further.
What about Judge Lance Ito? Judge Lance Ito was that way all throughout the OJ thing.
Yeah, and Judge Lance Ito is a cunt. Promoted to judge, not elected. Thank you. So she didn't even get elected.
No, wait, I don't know. How do judges become judges? They don't get elected? I thought they got elected.
It depends on the level of
appointed,
court.
Right?
Sometimes they get appointed, sometimes they get elected, depending on the state. And it sounds like in this one, she just got appointed, and it's like, oh God, you know,
I'm going to appoint at you and say, stop calling people the C word. How about that?
Okay, fair enough. My bad, dude.
You got anything else?
Are we not allowed to do that on YouTube?
We can do whatever we want. We're never getting monetized. It doesn't matter. What? Are you done?
No, why? Are you done? I got one more story.
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
I think you'll appreciate this one. Florida man steals gator from mini golf course, tosses it to teach a lesson, according to police. Witnesses say William Hodge swung the reptile by the tail and tried to toss it on top of a building. Police near Daytona Beach.
Cruelty stories.
I mean, we don't have to.
No, you can. It just working. We say so much fucked up shit, but this is where we're gonna get the hate.
Oh, just police near Daytona Beach arrested a man who they say stole an alligator from a tourist attraction and began tossing the animal to teach it a lesson.
Jeez.
William Hodge, who lives in Southwest Florida, was arrested Thursday morning while walking on a street in Daytona Beach. Witnesses say Hodge swung the reptile by his tail and tried to toss it on top of a building. Officers say Hodge slammed the alligator into an awning before throwing it on the ground and stomping on it several times. Hodge admitted to officers he stole the alligator from a nearby miniature golf course it had been enclosed in. Charges he is facing were not released. Okay, so this is one of the stories, but another version of the story has he originally told cops that he was trying to, quote, return it to its natural habitat, end quote. And the building he's trying to toss it onto was a bar that had kicked him out the night before.
He was doing his revenge because they threw him out of a bar, so he threw an alligator at him? That's nuts. That's nuts.
That's so crazy.
That's way crazier than writing "fuck Elon" on a fucking car. It's not even Elon. Like, you run a bar and something you throw. Dude, do you think the guy said "see you later, alligator" as they threw him out of the bar? So that's why he threw an alligator back at him.
It's been a while, huh, crocodile?
Take that.
Who's the piece of shit in this story?
Yeah.
Is it the mini golf course? You're in Florida. You don't need a gator on display. There are gators in the wild you can see everywhere. Is it the Florida man who tried to take the gator from the mini golf course and then instead of just throwing it onto the bar he wanted for revenge, stomped it out and killed it? Is it the bar? It probably created a pretty good ruckus while he was trying to throw the alligator on top of you. You didn't stop him? Who's your piece of shit?
I'm gonna have to say it's the mini golf. I don't understand why you need any live animal, not just an alligator. Why would you need any live animal? I don't need a zoo when I'm mini golfing. Like, are they going for like the Chubbs thing from Happy Gilmore when he got like his hand bit off? Like, that's not fun. Just get an automated fucking thing to pretend to chomp at the ball when it comes in. You don't get a real alligator. Yeah, the guy's a piece of shit for grabbing him, but I mean, the alligator's not having a good time no matter what. But it definitely doesn't need to be living in mini golf, and it definitely doesn't need to be living at a bar. I don't know where it's supposed to live, but I'm really upset that this story didn't end in alligator eats guy. That's what I wanted it to be. Alligator eats Florida man because he's an idiot. But yeah, mini golf, what are we doing? First of all, mini golf tries too hard. They always have like safari ones or space ones. Dude, mini golf is fun. All you gotta do is hit a ball through the. You need a stupid windmill, something there to throw it in. Just basic shit. We don't need animals. We don't need laser lights. We don't need racism or whatever. I don't know if they throw it in there, but whatever you need. You
That
don't
would
need that
be
stuff.
my favorite mini golf course. Just
Yeah.
hit it through the burning cross.
Yeah, everything
The
is a
windmills.
different, like everything a different
Just a
stereotype
swastika.
of hatred. Yeah, that's all it is. It's just nuts. But yeah, it's mini golf. What are you doing? Why do you own that? Why aren't they shut down? Why are they allowed to have animals at the thing?
I kind of agree with you. I was gonna ask before you got there, would your piece of shit change if he truly did release it into the wild?
If he stole it from a mini golf place and then placed it into water, he would not. My piece of shit would still be mini golf for having it. My piece of shit isn't the guy, but like he should be a piece of shit too. I just see such garbage. I don't even want to like fucking entertain him, but yeah, I mean,
no,
I
it wouldn't be.
understand it, stealing it and putting him into the water, but stealing it so you can fire it at a bar because they threw you out, like they're not going to let you back in now. Is that do you
No,
think now?
no.
Oh, well, we got it. Now you threw an alligator at us. Come on in, free drinks.
The gator ate the bouncer who kicked him out. You're welcome back.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
So he used an alligator to hurt somebody, right?
Yeah.
So it aided him. Gatorade. Yeah.
And
Gator
that, folks,
AIDS.
is what we call a POS show here. I'm Bobby.
We did.
That's Pat. We did a good
did.
one today, my man. Thank
We
you to
did.
everybody
Join
who
us.
jumped in the chat. We saw some new names. We saw the regulars, Kevin, Terry, Clownface. We love you guys. ZZ, it's great to see you pop in there. Uncle Jack, thank you for jumping in there at the end. We appreciate you all. We're going to keep going at this time, and I'd like to see us get monetized and see what we can do.
We are going to keep going at this time, but that being said, I don't know if we're going to do another one this week, unfortunately, because Bobby's traveling tomorrow. And we usually don't do one on Thursdays, and I'm going to do the Thursday Thoughts thing. But Friday, Bobby's going to be traveling, and we always do a later thing, and we have a show on Friday. I don't know if we're going to have the ability to pull it off. We'll see what we can do. Maybe we can figure out something. Keep an eye out for that. But tomorrow we have a look out for Thursday Thoughts, and then we'll keep you guys up to speed on Friday. But if not, next week's on Monday, we'll start getting to the regular groove of 3:30. Thank you guys. Please like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Come see me and Bobby this weekend at go to comedycraftbeer.com for tickets in Weathersfield, Connecticut. And Bobby,
If you can't join them, beat them, and don't be a piece of shit.